Have you ever hit play on a workout video and just completely zoned out? So today we're going to talk about a whole new way of looking at things, a way to turn those boring old reps into an epic reel, making your fitness routine feel less like a chore and more like a blockbuster movie.
I mean, let's be real. You press play, you see some person in a perfectly lit, kind of sterile studio, counting reps, and your mind just starts to wander. The workout itself might be good for you, but the whole experience, it's just so repetitive, so uninspired, and honestly, it's dull.
But what if we could flip that script? What if following a workout felt less like something you have to do and more like you're in the training montage of your favorite action movie? What if you were the hero of the story?
All right, so first up, we need a total reboot in how we even think about workout videos. You know, it's really important to understand why so many of us start and then just stop. It's usually not because we can't do it physically, it's mental burnout. It's a vicious cycle, right? The routine gets monotonous, that leads to low engagement, which just tanks your motivation, and poof, you stop showing up.
And that really gets to the core of it. The real challenge here isn't just about putting together a bunch of exercises. It's about creating an experience, an adventure that you're actually excited to come back to day after day. And that, right there, is where this whole idea comes in. Let's break down what we call the cinematic formula. It's basically about applying the magic of filmmaking to fitness.
So, first up, the narrative arc. Now, instead of just a random list of exercises, think of your workout as a story. It needs a setup, a big challenge to overcome, and then a really satisfying ending. It gives all that physical effort a real sense of purpose. Next, you've got dynamic visuals. A single static camera makes everything feel so flat. But when you start using different angles, maybe some slow motion on a really powerful move, and some dramatic lighting, that creates energy. It makes you feel like you're part of the action, not just watching it. And maybe the most important piece of the puzzle, sound design. This is huge. The right music timed perfectly to build with the intensity of the workout, that is incredibly motivating. It's like the score to your movie, the sonic heartbeat that pushes you when you think you can't go any further. Okay, so that all sounds cool in theory, right? But what does it actually look like when you put it all together? Let's get into section 3, building the workout movie. I mean, just look at the difference here. It's like night and day. We're going from a boring static camera to dynamic angles. We're swapping out that generic background music for a score that's actually paced to the workout. Instead of just counting reps, we get storytelling cues. And most importantly, the focus shifts from just watching an instructor to your journey, the hero's journey. And here's the structure. Every great movie has 3 acts, right? So should your workout. Act 1 is the setup. That's your warm-up, building anticipation. Act 2, the climax. That's your high-intensity phase. This is the big fight scene. And Act 3, the resolution. That's your cool down. That's the hero looking out over the city they just saved. But, okay, let's be real for a second. Does all this cinematic flair actually matter? Is it just for show? Well, in section 4, we're going to see that the psychology behind this is what makes it so powerful. I mean, the data really speaks for itself. When workouts are framed this way, viewer motivation just skyrockets. And even more important, people actually finish what they start. The session completion rates go way up because you're not just doing exercises, you're invested in finishing the story.
And this quote it nails it, doesn't it? It completely reframes exercise. It's not just a physical task anymore. It's an emotional journey. It stops being about burning calories and starts being about overcoming a challenge. And that shift in perspective, it's everything.
So when you boil it all down, it comes to this. You're no longer just following a plan. You're following a plot. Every workout is a new chapter in your story, and that makes the whole journey feel like a much more exciting adventure.
Which brings us to our grand finale. It's time for us to stop thinking about workouts as just reps and sets and start seeing them as our own personal feature film.
If you only remember one thing from all this, let it be this idea right here. A workout is a story you are telling with your body. Every single rep, every drop of sweat, that's a word in your story, a story of strength and determination. So the next time you get ready to work out, don't just go through the motions. Think about the story you're about to write, the challenge you're